Welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with K Montes Art Studio, and I hope you're enjoying my birthday week videos. That's right, I've had a video release every day from Monday all the way until Saturday. My birthday is June 24th, and today's video is the second to last video. I am gonna take it easy with this video. It's a short, very short one, and it's just a chat video. These videos seem to be a little popular, so I figured I'd give you guys what you guys like. So yeah, this video I am painting an interior. I really was craving to create something that was interior design focused. So I pulled out one of my books from my bookshelf. This interior designer is amazing, and I love everything that she creates. She has that maximalist style that's like in now, very bright, colorful, full of pattern, full of joy. All of the things that she does is just absolutely amazing. I'll mention the book later on in the video. So what I'm using is my gouache collection with my water brushes. Into maybe 20 minutes into the painting, I realized that the water brushes were not doing the Holbein gouache any justice, so I had to pull out my good brushes, my Princeton Velvet Touch. I absolutely love these brushes, and it really does matter the supplies that you use and how you use them, because if it's a very high quality paint and you don't have a good brush, things won't guide smoothly. And not to say that you have to get the super expensive brushes like the Princeton Velvet Touch. Just getting a good quality brush with nice bristles. These water brushes in particular are more so meant for watercolor. And I think the issue with them was primarily the size of the bristles. There wasn't enough girth, and they just didn't release enough water for the gouache paint itself. So I decided to switch things up. So in this particular painting, I just opened the page to something that captured my attention, and I wanted to switch things up. So the original, which I'll show you in just a few in the clips, it's very bright, very monotone at the same time. So the way she managed to do that is incredible. So instead of having it be monotone and bright, I decided to have it be bright and bright. So I changed the yellow sofa to a pink sofa and the black and white pillow to a yellow and orange pillow. Added a couple extra things and changed a few things, and I overall enjoyed the process of this. I was having a pretty chill day this day, and I really just wanted to paint, and you can see that I'm like so into it. It looks like I'm bored, but I'm actually not. I'm really just relaxed, and I had so much fun just being free and creating that that gouache background, that wavy looking texture. It was so much fun. I think I was thinking about how much I love painting interiors in an abstract way. So I couldn't do a video without doing the socks of the day. I mean, I have done a video without doing socks of the day, but these socks I had to announce. They're Megan Wang socks, and I got these in my last artist art haul. and check out that video. I'll link it up in the cards. These socks are amazing. She created them in a way that the cat is only on the left side, and I thought that that was so cute. I love the checker pattern and the feel of these socks, and of course I love the color. So jumping back into the video, I was done with the gouache and I felt that the painting needed something more, so I brought in some color pencils. That's one issue that I have with gouache, is when you start painting, things get lighter, things get duller, the brightness tends to go away. You can see how in my palette, the reds and the orange are very bright, and when they touch the paper, they saturate or they desaturate in a way that is unfortunate, but you know, that's the nature of gouache. I'm also using hot press Arches paper, and I think gouache and hot press paper are the best couple in the world. They're meant to be together forever. I do not like cold press and gouache. Cold press and watercolor work really well together, but hot press and watercolor do not. So it's like such a weird dynamic because they're pretty similar. And this is my opinion, of course. I think that something about gouache is a little bit thicker and heavier than the watercolor. So the hot press allows the gouache to sort of lay on top of the paper instead of seep into it. I'm not really sure, but this is my experience. But anyways, I really enjoy these two combinations together. So as I was working through this picture, I was, as I call the U phase, I was at the belly of the U, the bottom, and I felt that it was almost there, but it wasn't quite there yet, and I wasn't sure what it was missing. The color pencils weren't giving it the life that I wanted it to. You can see the texture was coming through really well, and I really loved the texture, but it wasn't bright enough. So I took some time to just stare at it and think about what it needed, and there it is. I pulled out my nail colors. So to quickly jump into the book that I use, this is a Jungalow book, and it's by Justine, and she's an amazing interior designer, and I'll show you the front cover in just a second. Yep, there she is, Justine Blankney. I'm not saying her last name right. She does amazing stuff. Her stuff is sold at Target, and I've used a couple of her things in my nonprofit interior design rooms for children, and they look so amazing. So jumping back into the painting, I added some oil pastels, and I mean, it brought it right to life. You can see here that's exactly what it needed. It needed a punch. It needed some brightness and vibrancy. And I think that's why gouache works so well with other mediums, because it's like the underlayer. It's something about it that needs to be partnered with something else, unless if you're seeking to create a very subtle, muted painting. I'm more of a bright, in-your-face type of artist, and I needed that extra punch. So I added some contrast. You can see in the sofa, I added the blue and made things brighter. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow's video for the last day of my birthday week.